All right, not only are we switching up the location, we are also switching up how we're doing things around here. I'm going to give collective readings to earth, air, fire, water signs. Starting off with earth signs because your girl's a Taurus. I have a soft spot for earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is for you. Take what resonates. Even if you're not an earth sign, you might have earth placements. Things may resonate, so just take the messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. Okay, what do we have going on for our earth sign collective? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, what are we working on so diligently? Wheel of Fortune in the progressive. Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're working towards something, but it's like you don't want to be committing your time to something that's not going to satisfy you in the end. You want something that you can look back and reflect on confidently. Look back and understand that it was worth your time. Okay, let's get more. A lot of you are catching your intentions behind things when you're doing things. You're putting intention towards things that you're working on. You're not just mindlessly doing things anymore. Balance. Yeah, when this card popped out, I was getting, for some of you, you're like cutting back on social media. Which is funny because earlier I had this post came to my mind, and it was that humans are so depressed because we should be creating as much as we're consuming, if not more. If we spent as much time creating as we did consuming, we'd be a lot happier. So for some of you, I feel like you're really paying attention to where your energy is being spread, what you're focusing your time and attention on, and bringing that into balance. Okay, diversity, yeah. Bringing into balance, like, I feel like you're focusing on more than just either social media or not. It's like, okay, I'm going to try doing this thing, and I'm going to try doing this thing, and I'm going to learn something new, and, like, I feel like you're dividing your time up that way. Okay, all right. It's like you don't want life to pass you by, is what I'm getting. What more do we have for our lovely earth signs? Angel wings have been they've been standing out to me lately, especially during these readings. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Death. These cards are so pretty. I'm so obsessed with this deck. We've got the Star on the bottom. Okay, all right. Some of you might have animals that like are clinging to you. Maybe they help you with spiritual work. Maybe they just help you emotionally and give you a little support, but that's coming through for some of this collective as well. Like, I feel like you don't understand that they're kind of helping with spiritual work behind the scenes. Yeah, you're putting an end to things that aren't paying off the way you want them to. You're very invested in happiness. I'm getting prosperity in general. But it's not like coming with this heavy financial, like superficial prosperity. It's like you want to enjoy life. You want to have your cake and eat it too. To reap the harvest of your reward. I'm getting like fruit. I don't know. Fruit is coming through, but it's that harvesting and enjoying and really enjoying your time that's here. Hearts are very significant. I keep seeing hearts. Like I have them on my rings that I'm not wearing right now. And they're popping out on these cards. So hearts are significant. But this does feel very, you know, heart chakra based, because you're not just doing things to fill the void anymore. You're doing things with intention. You're doing things with a deeper meaning. Okay. Let's see what else. I feel like there's more that needs to come out. A lot of inner work. Some of you might be, like for my spiritual peeps that are watching this, some of you might be doing magic involving the moon or the moon cycle. That's coming through. And it seems like it's coming through as like an amplifier. Okay, King of Cups in the reverse. It's a bunch of hearts on this card again. I mean, I know they're cups, but still. Oh, what is this King of Cups in reverse? Okay, all right. The Empress, yep. Okay. There's some daddy issues poking through. We've been having mommy and daddy issues for this general collective that I've been reading for lately. So, daddy issues poking through. I feel like for some of you, you may have had an absent father or just an emotionally closed off father. And this is part of the healing process that you're going through right now. This is part of, like, maybe you learned from this situation what you don't want to bring into your circumstances, and this is why you're being so choosy with the energy and where you're dividing it. But at the end of the day, there's, like, you're really coming into this power of owning the masculine energy that you were never surrounded with growing up. Really getting comfortable in, like, difficult situations. Like, you've been in difficult circumstances and you're learning to navigate them really well. I keep saying this draped moss, and it's just making me think of, like, I don't know, being down south at nighttime, and I don't know, like bog witch energy. I don't know. Whatever. It'll resonate with who it resonates with, but the moon is definitely important for this collective. I'm feeling a lot of, like, witch energy off of this earth collective. Anyway, it feels like it's on you now. Like, you're owning this. I need to do it myself. I'll bring the masculine energy into my own life and balance it out. And you're perfectly capable. Like, I mean, this reading really doesn't feel like it has any advice for what you should be doing. You're already on track to doing what you're meant to be doing. You're doing the inner work. You're doing the healing. There's a lot of prosperity and joy coming, like, right around the corner, I feel like, for you. Oh, and these emotional wounds, like, where there was an absent father, I feel like there's this feminine energy that really stepped up and stood strong. Like, strong enough to support both kind of vibe. But now it's shifted to you're supplying this masculine energy that you were deprived of as a child. And you're kicking ass, I might add. That being said, I do feel like sometimes you feel the lack. You feel bogged down with the responsibility, the emotional responsibility that maybe you have to carry. And allow yourself to feel those emotions when you need to feel them, because there's always a little bit more to be healed somewhere, and it's all part of the journey. So, my lovely Earth Sign Collective, that's what I have for you, and I will see you on the next one.